So here we're going to talk about the perimeter of polygons. All we're doing with the perimeter of any polygons that you see written here is we're just adding up all of the sides. It's as though I walked around each edge. How far did I walk? So the general formula for the perimeter is going to be, and we're just going to keep everything A, B, C, D, and E for the sides. D and E. And the general formula is P for perimeter is equal to, and I'm just going to add everything up. Just going to be A plus B plus C plus D plus E. And that's going to serve as a template for what we're doing. Let's move on to the square here. Let's say that the edge of a square is 5 centimeters. And as we're looking at this, we know a square has the same length on all of its sides. So I'm just basically going to go 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Again, I'm just adding up the outside. That gives me a total of 20 centimeters. Let's pick another shape that you're familiar with, the rectangle. And we'll say that this rectangle is 25 feet by 12 feet. Well, that means that the opposite sides are the same. And so once again, I'm just going to add up all four sides. That's going to be 25 plus 12 plus 25 plus 12. And that gives me a total of 74 feet. So if this was a building and I was walking around the outside of it, I would have walked 74 feet to get all the way around. A parallelogram is a polynomial that has two sets of parallel lines. So it kind of looks like a rectangle that's been sat on, kind of shrunk over. And we'll say we have an 11-inch and 10-inch sides here. So the perimeter in this case is going to be 11 plus 10 plus 11 plus 10. I'm sure you're starting to see a pattern here, and there are lots of patterns when it comes to perimeter. Adding all this up, I get a total of 42 inches. Notice it's inches, not inches squared or anything like that. It's just inches because it's how far I walked. Let's do a triangle next, and we'll say that it's 9 yards on this side here, 7 yards, and 11 yards. And so there's only 3 sides to add up in this case, so I have that the perimeter is equal to the 9 plus the 7 plus the 11. It gives me a total of 27 yards. This next polygon doesn't really have a name, but I'm just going to start labeling it. We'll do the side here is 12 meters. The top is 7 meters. And we have 3 meters and 5 meters. And this is obviously not drawn to scale, but we get the idea. And we'll say 2 meters down here, so everything works. And again, no big mystery. We're just adding up all the sides. So it's going to be 7 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 12. And all that adds up to 38 meters. And that's perimeter of polygons. So here we're going to talk about the perimeter of polygons. All we're doing with the perimeter of any polygons that you see written here is we're just adding up all of the sides. It's as though I walked around each edge. How far did I walk? So the general formula for the perimeter is going to be, and we're just going to keep everything A, B, C, D, and E for the sides.